We live. Hopefully the stream is good today. We finna get into the courtside report and a ton of tweets that Mike Wang sent out, because this is definitely some interesting info. I'm gonna pull up my Discord just to let them know we're live real quick. Let me go into multi-stream in case I missed some of the comments. Salute to everybody who comes through early. I appreciate y'all. We finna get right into it. Let me send out this message in our Discord community. There we go. All right. All right, that's good. Hey, Air McWillie, Top Nizzle, we live. Zedandada, true out there. What up, y'all? Salute to y'all, man. Have y'all heard? Happy Friday to y'all, JB. What up? Big Juju, Wavy Gang out there. Appreciate the members, man. All the members. If you guys would like to join as a member, just type ! join. Get an icon by your name. Salute to all the members out there. Appreciate y'all. Man, did you guys hear the big news? Matchmaking for Park? Did they say matchmaking for Park? 6 days left until 2K23. SB Brown was good. Happy birthday, happy early birthday to Top Nizu. Big heck out there. Talk about Lehani. Yeah, y'all want to hear more about Lehani 2K? Ronnie 2K's cousin. But man, big news, man. Big news. Matchmaking for Park. You got a choice though. You could wait on the dots if you want to, or you could jump right in. Similar to the old gym on NBA 2K22. Similar to Rec, you get put into matchmaking. Pretty dope. ! Join. Not join, ! Just backwards. Positive vibes chosen. Yeah, man. Huge news. We finna get right into all these changes. I want to start out. Where does it say here? I think it says it right up here somewhere. But they do go into detail about it by increasing. All right, here we go. Some people are complaining about the number of courts. That's what Heck was telling me, if I'm not mistaken. It says this year we made a handful of enhancements to the neighborhood by increasing the number of total courts, and we'll go into that in detail, y'all, because they did put a ton of courts in current gen. I don't know if next gen is gonna have a similar experience, but man, they put a ton of courts in current gen. They said implementing no wait. Let me highlight that in case you guys have trouble reading. If you have trouble reading it, let me know. Implementing no wait gameplay options, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna play Rec later, yeah. What up, Rad? Was good? No wait gameplay options. That's something that a ton of people have been wanting. It's probably part reason as to why I stopped playing Park. Yeah, they added showers too. You know, I don't think you guys understand that 2K stay taking jabs at y'all. You remember that Wacky Wednesday event? They had you guys wearing burger hats for Wacky Wednesday, calling y'all all burgers, saying y'all game is burgerish. So that's one. Then they had the clown nose, calling you guys clowns. Then they gave you a bird for hitting legend, because they were basically saying you got to be some type of bird type of dude to grind this game. So they gave you a bird. They stay taking jabs at y'all. And now they're giving you showers because a lot of y'all chairs smell. Y'all don't be out there taking showers. Y'all don't go outside. Y'all smell like that BO is going through the whole house just because you want to play 2K. So now they calling you, they saying that you guys smell. So they called you a clown, they called you a bird, they called you what was the other one? Clown, bird. There was more. Oh, and a burger. So they've been saying this, they've been taking jabs at us for a minute. Now they're giving us showers. Yeah, burgerish or burger-esque. One of those, crackish. Implementing no way gameplay options. So that's pretty dope. We'll go through it, man, because I know I have a PS5 and wish they would take away current gen so they can focus. I wish they would take it away as well, but there's a separate team. If you guys don't know, there's a separate team for current gen developers. So it recently 2K acquired Hookbang. Hookbang now makes up the development team for current gen, and they run out of Visual Concepts Austin. So they out that office. So the old developers for 2K are the ones focusing on next gen. This is how it's been for over the last year or so. So what up, Val? What up, man? Frago, what's good, y'all? Bam, bam, what it is? Yeah, so I've been telling y'all 2K's been taking shots at y'all for a minute. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, who has somebody wear a burger hat? And who gives somebody a bird for legend? They called you a bird, a clown, a burger. And now they're giving you a shower because they say you guys are smelly. You guys got bad BO for not taking a shower just to play 2K. They really going at you, but it is what it is. The shower is supposed to be a refresh server option. I'm going to get into that. The showers that they added for NBA 2K23 on current gen is supposed to be a refresh option similar to the subway. You guys remember the subway, and those subways didn't work. For the longest time, the subways didn't work. So it's going to be similar to that to refresh your server in case you got an empty server or you don't like the server that you're in. Maybe it's too sweaty and maybe them folks need showers. I don't know. That's what it is. So the environment changes. I don't know if you guys want me to read that off. If you guys want me to read it off, I can. We could just go through it, matter of fact. These are the environment changes. They got a platinum deck with 6 3v3 courts on the platinum deck. So if you're interested in the 3v3, this is where you're going to be. I kind of like that they separated like 3v3. And maybe they're doing this just to gain some analysis on what's the most popular like courts in the park. Because a lot of people like to play twos as well. Yeah, subways never work. Yeah, the subways don't work. So hopefully they fixed it for next gen. But that's the 6 3v3 courts right there. And that's going to be in the platinum deck. There's 4 elevators. They're making it very easy for you guys to travel. And hopefully they're doing the same thing for next gen. Because one of the most annoying things was traveling in NBA 2K22. So hopefully they make it easy for next gen to travel as well. I got on current gen for about a week and I was kind of lost going through it. So they made things more streamlined, easier to travel. When you go into the elevator, it's going to be like a fast travel. So they got 4 elevators on the platinum deck, 2 showers for you sweaty dudes out there who don't use deodorant. They got the Gatorade training facility, which I thought was going to I thought it was a possibility that Gatorade would have been out the game. It's the first time we see anything about Gatorade because they kept talking about adrenaline. It looks like Gatorade is back in 2K, and you guys are gonna have to do your workouts. It looks like a Gatorade court there, which is pretty dope. Yeah, that makes up the 6th court. On the platinum deck Deuces, it says 6 2v2 courts. So 6 3v3 courts and 6 2v2 courts. And everywhere you go, hey, good day, Mr. Nice Guy. Appreciate you being here. Everywhere you go, there's elevators and showers. So they're really trying to get you folks to stay zestfully clean. Big facts chosen. They really working hard for you. Listen, they're trying to tell you go outside every once in a while. Take a shower, go outside. That's why the elevators and the showers are there. Take a shower. They got it backwards. It's take a shower, then go to the elevator. Don't go outside first and then, smell for everybody else and then come back and take a shower. Pesos McFaded, salute. Appreciate you being here. Platinum deck moat. It looks like there's going to be separate areas on the platinum deck. So they got the platinum deck moat, and then they got platinum deck deuces, and then they got platinum deck trips. So that's for 3s. So there's going to be separate areas on the platinum deck. They have 2 5v5 courts. Has anybody in the stream played current gen? Much love to you too, 2K leaves. Yeah, because I'm curious how the 5v5 court worked out for you guys on current gen, because they ended up adding another one on current gen, which I thought was like, really? Was current gen pumping on the 5v5 court? I know in next gen it was not pumping. What did Lahani have to say about the booze? I don't know about the booze. There was people booing? Maybe, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. We'll get into it though. The booze or the Jews or the news. I didn't know which one he was referring to there. I know he don't have much nice things to say about Jewish people, but if that's what he was referring to, if you're referring to the news, then we'll get into what Lahani had to say in just a second. 2 5v5 courts. Yeah, let me know. Last year was dog-ish. The camera was awful. The camera was awful, so they added another one to make more camera awful events. 2 elevators, 2 showers, and the entrance to excursions. So excursions is gonna be your way off the boat when they dock. Good afternoon, Brenda 0514. Blessings upon blessings. Appreciate you being here, bro. You have me in tears. That's what it's about, man. Let's have fun. It's Friday. Blessings to y'all, man. Hoping everybody has a good Friday afternoon. We out here. The Jordan Challenge looks dope. You can't front. The Jordan Challenge looks dope. I don't know what it's gonna look like when you go in. You guys know this is just the face of it. When you go in, you get put into another server and a new environment. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna look when you get in there. I think we had an image of it. The Rec Lounge. What do you guys think about the Rec Lounge? You know, the Rec Lounge is crazy. You guys see this? It's really crazy. The Rec Lounge. I'm not too happy with it, y'all. I'm just not too happy. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe there's a theme that's going on in current gen that they have this type of look. I don't know what it's gonna look when you get in. Again, just like the Jordan challenge, when you go into this, it's gonna put you into a new server. We don't know how it's gonna look on the inside. Maybe it's gonna look dope. There were rumors that there was gonna be, because Mike Wang said, we're gonna get into Mike Wang's tweets, by the way. Yeah, the look doesn't look, it really does, it looks like a haunted house. But Mike Wang sent out a bunch of tweets, and during one of those tweets, he mentioned walk on rec. So when he used that phrase, walk on rec, we thought, why he didn't just say the rec center, we thought maybe there's going to be squads rec and walk on rec for randoms. Just a randoms rec and a squads rec. Badge Plug asked him, I think it was Badge Plug who asked him about it, and Mike Wang said don't read too much into it. That's just their internal lingo. That's how they refer to the rec center, as walk on rec.
Let's go.
So I'm not sure exactly how this is gonna play out when you go inside. Maybe it is just a matchmaking lobby like we're used to. Looks like the room you go in, like the next gen rec. Yeah, it looks, yeah, it kind of does. I see what he's saying when you look inside, but definitely not a good look for the Rec Lounge. I think they might have to update that. Cages. How many of you noobs, you goofy rookies out there are happy to see cages? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. If you a goofy rookie and you enjoyed cages, own up to it. I'm telling you, don't be shy. Ain't nobody gonna hate on you. Just be a goofy rookie noob, man, and own it. You love the cages, so what? If it was fun to you, it was fun to you. I absolutely despise the cages. I didn't like the cages. It was just such a goofy mode, but I understand folks that went out there and just had fun. It is like an animated arcadey type of game mode. And folks were out there sweating. Folks were like, I'm gonna hit legend in the cages. Check 2, more news might be released soon. All right, appreciate you. Thank you. Who's that? Ed. Appreciate that, Ed. Cages trash. I don't like cages. Who's the one person in the stream that love the cages? Own it. Own it. They should be going live about the builder in the next hour or two. Thank you, JB. So there's rumors that we're going to get a builder. Ronnie2K sent out a tweet saying that there's going to be builder news and it's going to be loud. That's not verbatim, but it is a quote. Loud news about the builder. The only thing that I could think of about loud news about the builder means that we're going to actually get a builder. Hate when it's 2 XP for the cages. This is so bad. Cages can be entertaining for a game or two, but there's people that play there all day and don't admit it. Nobody wants to own it. It's safe to assume current gen 2K22 builder. Yes, it's safe to assume. Mike Wang confirmed that the 2K23 current gen builder is going to be the same or very similar to a 2K23 next gen builder. Yeah, they're also for kids. Yeah, I'm not. Cages are for big slashers, grinding badges. Also for kids. Happy Friday to y'all. He said I just scream like a girl. Yeah, so hopefully if we get a builder, you know we're going live with the builder, because if I can get my build out early and then work with you guys, or you guys could help me, or we could help each other make my first build for NBA 2K23, that'd be super awesome. If it does come out, a demo type of build maker does come out, you already know we're going live with that. Right now we're going over the courtside report and the tweets that Mike Wang sent out, talking about all the gameplay changes regarding shooting and things like that, because a lot of you sniper made, hot zone hunter made, real player percentage made type of players out there are going to be hurting on NBA 2K23. So I'm curious to see what you guys think about those changes. We're going to continue on. The NBA stores is on the, does it say here? No, it didn't say. I guess in this area is going to be the NBA store, Swags, Rose Sporting Goods. I don't know who Roe is. Maybe he was one-on-one with Wade. I'm not sure. Maybe this is like some political type of thing. Roe versus Wade. Wheels, Docs, the Paint Tattoo, Partner Stores, My Team, the Galleon is on here. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but the 1v1 court. What do you guys think about the 1v1 court? PC version is going to be current gen. They mention it in this article here. PC version is definitely gonna. I don't understand why the PC version continues to get the current gen version of the game when PCs are way more advanced than our next gen consoles. Maybe it's because not everybody has an advanced PC, so they want to make it that it's not pulling too much. But yeah, that went a lot above a lot of people's heads, Pastor Biggs. But I appreciate you being here, man. We do this for the people who get it. You already know. It's all love, man. If they didn't get it, then it's cool. We just keep pushing forward. Believe it or not, the Cages got a community. Hell yeah, the Cages got a community. Them boys been done this 7 years. That's the community the Cages got.
Let's go, Coachy.
Them boys doing Fed time. That's the community for the Cages. 1v1 court, what do you guys think? Man, we be having fun. It's fun. It's fun just kicking it with y'all, man. Reminds me of the cabin my court. So we're getting a my court as well, Sean Gambino. Why is the sporting goods store JV and next row? And that was a long one. Does anybody still play on broadcast? Broadcast is an awesome camera view to play on, but I can't do it. I'm too used to the the turnaround regular 2K joint. I'm gonna be on next gen. I can't with current gen. I feel you, man. I feel you. Hey, let me refresh the chat. I might miss a comment or two while I refresh the chat. When I scroll, it ends up I can have to continue to scroll down. So I'm just gonna leave it and let it go up. 1v1 court, 3v3 court. There's a 3v3 court. The bridge. It looks like I don't know, they took that from Star Trek or something like that, but you see all the computers in there. I don't know why they added the bridge. I don't know, maybe there's an event that's going to be happening here, because we got 6 3v3 courts, which I showcased up top. 6 3v3 courts in the platinum deck, and then now they have the bridge over here, and that's a 3v3 court. Maybe it's going to be for events, who knows. Daily pick'em, daily prize, and 2 elevators. They also have the my court on the gold deck. The court design is fire. They don't want to give PC next gen because they hack the game and see the rewards. I see what you're saying. The Cage players been on the yard playing ball their whole bit. You gotta love it, having fun. What up, Vinny? What's good? Yeah, you already know we out here bringing the news. 150 in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here. My Court and Annie Up, man. My Court and Annie Up. Annie Up is back. Oh, my fault. Let me scroll up a little bit so you guys can see it. The My Court is... how many of y'all want My Court for next gen? I think next gen needs a My Court. I want to practice there without anybody watching me. I'd go into the Gatorade courts for a little while. Normally I go into the Pro-Am arena now, but for those who don't create a Pro-Am, the bridge could be Pro-Am. Interesting. Interesting. But I go into the Gatorade and some weird random... Oftentimes I will go into the Gatorade joint and some weird random will walk in and just stand there, and sometimes it'd be multiple weird randoms stand there, and then I get PlayStation messages saying, "Can I comb your hair?" It's so weird. Some people in the 2K community are so odd, man. I'm like trying to practice. I'm zoned out, and I get these private messages saying, I would love to comb your hair. It's so weird. The game room and the promenade have merged into a single level this year, making it easier than ever to visit swags in the NBA store. Let me make sure y'all can read that. Well, those are the comments. Before heading to the Galleon for some 1v1, the bridge for 3v3. In addition, we've added showers. This is again for all you sweats out there, y'all. For all you, the smelly cats. Smelly cat, smelly cat. Forgot the rest of that, but that's from Friends. It said we've added showers which allow you to quickly change servers. Elevators have been updated to include fast travel between key points of interest and can also be used to access offshore.
Let's go, Kochi.
Yeah, it's definitely weird, man. Definitely low Friends fan, low key Friends fan. Yeah, I must have seen every episode, but I haven't watched it in the longest time. What are they feeding you is the next line. Oh, what are they feeding you? Facts, yeah. All right, man, we finna keep this thing going. Yeah, what are y'all eating out there? That's all them cheeseburgers. That's all them cheeseburgers y'all be eating while playing 2K. That's why they put showers in there, smelly cats. More ways to play. This year features more variety when it comes to matchmaking. This is the big news, y'all. I'm on PS5, where they spam you with friend requests. And just like get your own court, dude. They free facts. What's your Discord? If you want to join the Discord and you want to run with us sometime, just type !Discord. Can't comb his own hair, doing it for a year for sure. Speaking of smelly cats, is there girl? No, there's no girl builds. They haven't confirmed anything about girl builds unless they plan to, give us a surprise. Need hand wipes, facts. It's not your fault. Yeah, all right. Here we go. This is the big news, y'all. This partly some of the biggest news for current gen. This year features more variety when it comes to matchmaking, as we've added no wait gameplay to complement Gotten spots. So this means that you guys are not losing the Gotten spots, but they're gonna add an option for you guys to go into matchmaking. There was a 2K not too long ago where they had an event that would have dots in there, but you would go on the dots and it automatically put you in matchmaking. It looks like this year there's going to be an option when you go into these the parks. You're gonna have an option to just go into 3v3. Similar to the old gym matchmaking, similar to rec matchmaking, is gonna put you in right in the game. And you can do it with squads, or you can do it with your or go in with randoms. It says here, whether you're itching to suit up with your friends or test your ability to mesh with random players in a pickup game, you have the ability to pair up quicker in NBA 2K23. Together, Gotten spots and no wait gameplay will diminish wait times and keep you on the court longer. I think this is huge. One of the biggest reasons that I don't play Park is the idea of waiting for a game. And primarily I'm a Park player at heart. Played Park for so many years. But from NBA 2K21 to 2K22, I just did not like the idea of waiting on the spots, watching other people play. That don't make no sense. I think 2K, there's a W for them. I think they need to do better at respect. I'm glad that they're doing better to like respect people's time on the game. When folks get on the game, they want to play. They don't want to be traveling around to get where you need to go. Point A to point B, nothing in the middle, just time wasted. So I like the idea that they're making it easy to travel and they're cutting down on waiting time. So who caught the 3 necklaces that you can wear? That's fire. I didn't know that. I didn't see that. Nah, I didn't catch that. So they allow you to wear more chains. That's pretty dope. Seasons are back as well. Last year we took players on exotic excursions around the world, and in the process we showcased scenic courts and a bounty of rewards. We're thrilled to announce that we will once again revisit some popular destinations from last year. Can we just stop that right there for 1 second? They're gonna revisit some popular destinations from last year. Mind you, I know a lot of you guys really think you're traveling on this boat. I know a lot of you guys are really dense like that, but they're not really traveling. They're really just recycling old sort of copy and paste events from last year. We've dealt with this with 2K for the longest time, and they're saying it again. We're going to once again revisit some popular destinations from last year, in addition to taking players to all new locations, which is probably 2 of them, in international waters. But we aren't going to reveal where just yet. However, you can look forward to 1 new excursion and 1 new on-deck event each season. So a season is possibly gonna, if they're doing the same as last year, to be 9. Not this doesn't mean 9. I meant to do 9 seasons again, and they last about 6 weeks. So they're gonna have 1 new excursion and 1 on-deck event each season. Appreciate y'all, man. Salute to y'all in the stream. I appreciate y'all being here. Please drop a like and drop a sub on the stream as we continue on. After we get through with this courtside report, we're going into Mike Wang's tweets. Mike Wang's tweets have some pretty detailed information, interesting information about the changes coming to 2K. A lot of you rookies out there finna be upset, but we're gonna keep this thing going. Quests, there's a whole new way to go about doing your quests in NBA 2K23 on current gen, and I'll read that off for you guys in case you guys haven't heard about it. Dominating every game mode and rival player on the GOAT boat never gets old, but if you're looking for more to do, you'll be happy to hear that quests are returning in NBA 2K23. Players had the opportunity to explore the cruise ship by interacting NPC via quests. This year, you'll be able to explore the GOAT boat in a similar fashion, but with some added tweaks. To receive quests in NBA 2K23, you must interact with NPCs. Previously, quests would appear in your quest journal, but this year they won't automatically be assigned. We'll also be introducing a new type of quest. In addition to daily, weekly, and seasonal, they said they're going to introduce rival quests. Compete against the AI with an established storyline where you go toe-to-toe 1v1. These quests feature key NPCs you will interact with throughout the course of the game. Experience a more immersive story this year with rival NPCs, a realistic storyline, and authentic dialogue. So that makes up, I don't know if you guys, the closing remarks, that's just BS. But that makes up the courtside report. If you guys got any questions, please throw them out there now before we go into Mike Wang's tweets and talk about some major changes that are coming for NBA 2K23 on both current and next gen. He's been going crazy on Twitter. So I think they did well. Do you guys think they did well? Are you able to shoot with an 85 overall? Well, your overall doesn't determine if you can shoot. You can have an 85 overall slasher. Your overall isn't going to say you can shoot good. It's going to be your rating. It's going to be determined by your rating. Yeah, I think I'm going to have T-Rex arms this year too. I'm probably not going to have T-Rex. I probably leave it regular. I think I'm going to go with an 86 3-ball. It looks like they're going back to the old threshold. Yeah, back in the days, not even too far back in the days, but in previous versions of 2K, 86 was a threshold that you wanted to meet to shoot consistently. There's going to be a skill gap in shooting this year. Is Galleon 1v1 matchmaking? It's 1v1 matchmaking. Yeah, they didn't say matchmaking. They just referred to it as the 1v1 court. But it is 1v1. I imagine it's matchmaking. What was the possible My Builder dropping early? So My Builder, there's rumors. And Ronnie 2K did kind of like try to troll us. What up, Jethawk? He did kind of try to troll us. He sent out a tweet saying that there's going to be news on the builder and it's going to be loud news. And he went on to say some cupcake type of remark right after that, saying, "Don't worry your cute little faces off," something like that. Some real weirdo Ronnie 2K bird burgerish type of comment he put on his Twitter. But they said it's going to be loud news, so we're waiting on that. That should come later on today. So we'll see what happens. That's the 1v1 court. If you guys are ready, I can go see some My Team creators at the 2K event. I literally just bought a PS5 and they want to make current W. Well, you can still get on current gen, and like you can't get on current gen. we're getting a builder info. We still don't know. There's rumors that it's coming out later today, Lucky. There's rumors that we're getting some builder information. Hey, if we keep it locked here, drop a like, drop a sub, please, if you can. Because if they give any builder information or they give us a demo, you know I'm downloading it and we're going to go live with that builder ASAP right here. So try to keep it locked. Are you guys ready? You got more questions about this? We can always come back to the courtside report. If you got more questions about it, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, we're going to go into the tweets from Mike Wang and some of the major changes that are coming to NBA 2K23. You got the noties on for sure. Appreciate y'all, man. Take a sip of coffee. And this stream was sponsored by Little Debbie Unicorn Cakes. If you don't know about Little Debbie Unicorn Cakes, you might want to go give them a shot. I'm almost hooked for these Little Debbie Unicorn Cakes. It's kind of that's kind of interesting. Eve the Shooter said, not sure why wingspan is a thing. AIs get hella steals with short wingspan and KD shoots lights out with longer wingspan. Just ordered some nuggets. It's definitely not organic. So I try to have like one set sweet per day. Yeah, these are the protein enhanced Little Debbie unicorn cakes. If you end up seeing little brolic kids in kindergarten out there, it's because they're eating these Little Debbie unicorn cakes. We're going to get into the tweets, y'all. Major changes. Major changes. Pringles. I haven't had Pringles in a while. What up, Zero Cool? The Little Debbie protein enhanced.
Let's go, Coachy.
You're going to have little brolic 5-year-olds out there driving cars. I am Pina, appreciate the follow. Yes, Mr. Window City. 2K is going to have matchmaking. What up, Coins? What's good? Shooting gap. That's what we finna get into, y'all. Oh, AI as in Iverson, my fault. All right, huge news. First, can y'all see that? Should I increase this? Let me increase the size of this thing. Hold on a second, because I don't want you guys to struggle to see this. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can make this adjustment real quick. So I don't want y'all to be struggling to see this here. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. We'll scroll down to this thing here, Mike Wang. All right, there we go. All right, so y'all should be able to see those tweets much better now, because this is huge, y'all. I dropped a video covering some key portions of some of these tweets here, but man, I tell you, there's some major information in these tweets, and we're finna get right into it. First of all, real player confirmed. Real player percentage is out the game. So it says it's out of online play, I should say. Are you gonna be playing for both? More than likely, I'll stay on next gen, yeah. So Mike Wang response set. Hold on a second. I could have sworn he showed it here. Layup. So he's asking for real player percentage being out of the game. We will have to time our layup. So he's asking about layup timing. But Mike Wang did already say a real player percentage, and he makes reference in one of these tweets as well that it's out the game for online play. He did reference in the courtside report it's not going to be a valid option. So let's continue this on. We'll get there one day, but I don't think our... Are you still rewarding defender? Are you still rewarding? Now, this was hella interesting, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, because somebody asked Mike Wang, Drew, on Twitter, asked Mike Wang. I'm reading this one here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm reading this one right here. He said, are you still rewarding bad defenders for leaving their feet on pump fakes? Now, I don't know what you guys experienced on 2K22, but pump fakes were deadly, in my opinion. The defense was definitely not rewarded. In fact, it was the offense that was rewarded. They pump fake 20 times in the paint, and there's no 3-second rule. So I don't know what game Drew was experiencing. I don't know if he was playing NBA Live and confused everything, but this is what Mike Wang's response said. He said, "We made a change to where if you bite on a pump fake, there's a cooldown timer on the landing." That's what we got now. Previous versions of 2K, you had pogo stick on, and you were able to jump right back up and make a contest. In 2K22, pump fake, there's a cooldown right now. Pump faking in the lane. Am I tripping? I knew I wasn't tripping, D Reed. I knew I wasn't tripping. So, Jet Hawk said, all cities are my idea for my first build is 610. Nice. 70, 80, shooting, low miss. Hey, if they come out with the builder, please stay tuned here. If they come out with the builder, because we're going to get into the builder. Hopefully you guys can help me make my first build, or we can help each other. So I don't know what they're talking about, but maybe he's referring to, Mike Wang could be referring to jumping along the perimeter, because he goes on to say there's a cooldown timer on landing, during which it's much easier to get blown by. So maybe that's what he's referring to. The play shot has 0 defense. There's some really interesting information in these tweets, like this one right here. One of the most interesting is I'm reading from this one right here. And I know a lot of you guys, please just sound off in the comment section. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, what in the world? A lot of people ask what 3-point rating is needed to be consistent in 2K23. And like I said in the video I posted earlier, consistent for a lot of you goofballs out there is subjective. Some people consider it. Tell me if you guys experienced this. Please tell me. You got some friends out there or some random players on 2K22. I'm a GOAT. And you go and look at the thing, the joint says 40%, 30%. That's what their percentage is for shooting. Or I'm a GOAT, I'm really good, and you go see them shooting 2 for 10 easy. Almost every game, just chucking up the rock.
Let's go, Coachy.
This is subjective. Consistency is subjective. Some people think they're shooting 2 for 10. They think that's consistent. Then there's other GOATs out there, sweaties out there, which is why they made the showers on current gen for you sweaties out there that never go outside or take a shower, use deodorant at all. For those guys, they think you got to shoot 100%. You go 9 for 10, you're like, oh no, you're a noob. God Soldier, salute. Appreciate you being here. But anyway, we know consistency is subjective, but he goes on to say it depends on what you consider consistent, your shot selection and stick skills. But if you plan to shoot a lot of threes, I personally would try to go mid to high 80s at a minimum. That's key there. In my opinion, that's super key. The threshold for shooting well has been 86 for a long time. Folks were always able to make a lower 3-ball and shoot out of the corners. But it wasn't until like last year and this year that you're coming up, and maybe years prior you were able to do that as well because playmakers were shooting well. But there was a good period of time where 2K got a handle on that. If you had a low 3-ball, you could only shoot consistently out of the corner. 21 and 22, you were shooting everywhere with a low 3-ball. You know, not maybe hash, but along that area, top of the key, and so forth. So it looks like they're changing that for 2K23. Let me go on because I'm gonna expand this because he says another thing. He says here, he adds to that, but some of you sweats will probably be able to get by with high 70s, and I think high 70s is gonna allow you to shoot out of the corner, not so much so shooting at the top of the key. I think we're going back to the old ways. I could be wrong, but we'll see what happens. Either way, be prepared for a tougher shooting year than last year online, at least until you get your ratings up and your badges equipped. What do you guys think about that? They're saying some 70s could shoot, but Mike Wang also says, y'all better be prepared for a tough shooting year. It's not going to be an easy year for y'all. Jet Hook said, I'm a sweat, but I do always go outside and take the day for myself. Nice, that's dope. Has anything been said about how high we can make our my player overall? They haven't said anything, but more than likely it's 90. It is 99 because in some of these tweets, somebody asked Mike Wang, will you lose your 99 this year? Mike Wang respond, no. So it's more than likely going to be 99. Drop the skincare routine. So Cornelius Richardson asked, he said, yo, City, drop the skincare routine. So you got to put Tahitian vanilla in your bath water, lilac. You need to have, I don't know if you guys know a place to purchase doves, but whenever I take a bath, I have doves flying around me, white doves flying around me. That helps with the relaxation. I put on my theme music just to get me kind of just relaxed in there. I put cucumbers on my eyes and yeah, just lay back and chill. That's my skincare routine. Cornelius Richardson, in case you guys were curious. All right, so we're gonna keep this thing going. You guys saw us. You can shoot highs. He makes reference to some other stuff as well. Yeah, can we talk about the drop the deuce badge? Yeah, you won't lose. All right, enough trolling. Enough trolling. Let's keep this thing going. Is the My Player Builder this year current gen gonna allow us to use sliders for the current gen builder was built off of 2K22's next gen builder. So you guys are gonna get the next gen version on current gen. It looks like we're all gonna have the same builder. I think they're trying to get us prepared for one game as opposed to having two separate versions of the game. I think we got like 1 or 2 more years left. What is your interesting here? What is your favorite layup package? I know a lot of you guys are probably curious about that. My favorite layup packages are MJ, Book, and Levine. Magics are pretty epic as well, so you guys might want to look into that too. That's why they added showers. Yeah, I'm curious to see if next gen is that much different too. Well, the scenery is going to be different for next gen, and events are going to be different for next gen. You know, that's really the only difference there. Maybe more graphically enhanced, but they're trying to, you know, make them. And there's separate things like the tiered badges that's on next gen, which will probably be on current gen. They didn't mention long athlete, but long athlete was a thing for quite a while. Let me see if he talks about it. Somebody asked him about interior defense. Let me see if he replies. Hold on. Look at this. All right. Will interior defense be buffed this year? Paint mashing overruled interior defense rating last year. Mike Wang responds, from all of our internal and external playtesting sessions, I'm pretty confident that mashing is dead. If there's still an exploit there, we'll patch it. Woo-wee! Man, there was nothing worse. I mean, absolutely nothing worse than the bigs on 2K22. I can't make a big, put my driving dunk as high as it could go, and my standing dunk to 99, and go out there and pump fake into a layup consistently and be happy. I'd be upset. It bothers. It doesn't feel good. But that's what we were seeing on 2K22. So that's huge. That was definitely huge. I'm happy to see that. I want to see a different finishing game. I would love to see more posts. It says post shots correlate to the distance you're shooting them from. So post phase from the low block will use the close shot attribute, and deep phase will use the mid to 3-point shot attribute. So that's how you're going to determine, you know, what attribute is going to pull for your post shot type of moves. He asks about layup there. You have a higher ceiling with layup timing. Are you guys interested in layup timing? I'm not too interested in layup timing, but I'll read it off. It says, in your opinion, if my driving layup is an 85 plus, is it best to have layup timing off or on? I feel like we miss a lot of layups last 2K with high ratings. He said definitely try both, but you have a way higher ceiling with a layup timing on. Also, if you're making a slasher, you might want to practice skill dunks. You can do a lot of damage if you get good at both of these things. This one is huge. I put this in the video. My MJ build gonna be tough. What up? What up, Casino? Was good? What up, Antony? Was good? Yeah, that big man is gonna be. Hopefully, we see more post type of play, not exploits, but good post play, along with good post defense. Hopefully, we see a good balance there. Ways to create skill gaps. Brandon Araya said, "What's your favorite improvement from 2K22 to 2K23?" Mike Wang's response is, "My favorite thing is probably the shooting skill gap." Does that mean 2K is really gonna hold true, stick to their guns, and let the skill gap go throughout the year? Or are they gonna fold to the 2K community's cries when they can't shoot well in the beginning of the year? Will they patch shooting? Is a big question. Second, he said might be the controllable rim hangs on new gen. So I'm curious about that too, and how often they'll call technical fouls on that. People were curious about the difficulty for park and stage sliders. Let me see if I could get in there because I'm pretty sure he mentions that. Second, I could have sworn he said something here about it.
Let's go, Coachy.
Nah, where did he put it at? Because he did mention, what do you think about park and stage slider difficulty will be close on release? He did mention it. I'm pretty sure I saw it. Well, he goes on to say here, you can still make oversized PGs, but you have to be 6'4" to get the small guard animations. And how effective are those animations going to be is going to be something big. Watch people complain and make it easy to shoot. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Deadly Shotter said they're going to fold. Bathrooms on the boat. Yeah, there are bathrooms on the boat because Ronnie 2K sent out a tweet yesterday asking, looking for custodians out there. So there are going to be bathrooms on the boat. If you guys want to apply, go to Ronnie 2K's Twitter. You could apply to clean the bathrooms and some of the hallways on 2K23 current gen. Pull-up jumpers, step-backs, and fadeaways was really good and realistic in 2K22 when used correctly. Have they been tweaked much in 23? He says they're still very effective, especially in mid-range with Midi Magician and Space Creator. Good to see. I want to see the mid-range open up the game. Pirates on the boat, straight up dominating. So interesting stuff, man. But okay, in 2K22, how you got those animations that really threw you out? Like you see a loose ball and you go to pick up the rock, and you're right there picking up the rock, but your foot is stepped out of bounds while you're picking up the rock in that animation. Appreciate the follow, Bez. So he said, Richard McLean asked, when the ball is about to go out of bounds, will you be able to save it and throw it back in bounds in Rec Pro-Am and regular NBA games? Mike Wang said, yes, a huge improvement in save ball reliability compared to previous years. So he put emphasis on that when he referenced huge improvement. So hopefully we do see better animations. All right. Is Mashup Badge also similar to Mouse in the House from 2K22? And somebody else went on to say, what about Grace Under Pressure? I'm assuming that is also part of Masher. He said, yeah, Grace Under Pressure got rolled up into Masher also. Let's see these replies because he probably put something here. Mouse in the House was rolled up into Masher. Okay, so a lot of badges were rolled up into Masher.
Let's go, Coachy.
I appreciate all the follows, all the subs. Thank you so much. I think he said he did say Stage was Hall of Fame, and he said, I think Park was Superstar. I think that's what it was too. I could have sworn I saw that too. Ratings drop. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this. I'm gonna scroll up just a little bit so you guys see the tweet. I'm looking at this tweet right here, but I don't know if you guys know this for the current version of the game. The current version of the game, as your takeover increases, your attributes increase as well, making it easier for you to shoot without even activating takeover. So they're inquiring, is it going to be similar to that? Is it going to be similar to that for 2K23? And He said, yes, Takeover is tuned differently this year, but the core of the system is still the same. Ratings drop if you go cold, ratings rise as you get warm, and you get an extra boost when you actually activate your Takeover. Takeover perks are returning also. Biggest change is the new team take design. 100K this year, hopefully. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. We'll keep it locked here. Yeah, so here we go. 5v5 Pro-Am is set to Hall of Fame. Walk-on Rec is closer to Superstar. So those are the appreciate the sub. Those are the difficulty levels. And this is where they ask, will you lose your 99 this year? Mike Wang respond, no. Giving, room to the idea that we will be working to 99 again this year. Nothing's going to change and you will be able to keep your 99. So, man, I tell you guys, we were flooded with information. Like I said, what up, Vice? Salute. Like I said earlier, Jamel, what's going on? Keep it locked here because there's rumors that they're going to release some builder information today and maybe even a player builder demo that allows us to create our build. And if it's anything like before, we'll be able to create the build early. So when the game drops, we can go right in with our build. Hopefully that's the case. If it is, we're going live again right here at All City Live TV. So definitely keep it locked. Drop a like, drop a sub. I'm finna wrap it up on that note. We covered the Courtside Report. We covered all of Mike Wang's tweets, all the new changes for NBA 2K23. And there are some major changes for a lot of you goofballs out there. Y'all ain't gonna be shining on 2K23. Appreciate y'all so much. Stay tuned. Have a safe and blessed rest of your day. Hopefully